YouTube, welcome to King Sense. That's right, it's Mr. King Sense himself, and I'm back with another review. Today we have something very new, something brand new from the house of Alexandria Fragrances. This is a first impression. I've never smelled anything from this house. Guys, I've heard a lot of noise about this house. Between Dua, Alexandria, Montaigne's, and you guys know, if you watch the King Scent channel, we love the house of Parfums Vintage. So I would say amongst these four brands, this one here is supposed to be up there close to Parfums. So for those who may not be familiar with Alexandria Fragrances, let me go ahead and give you a little background information. So Alexandria Fragrances is an independent fragrance house that provides handcrafted niche fragrances. They are located in Los Angeles. They started their journey in Cairo, Egypt. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. A land of mythical sights and aromas. Alexandria Fragrances was founded by CEO Hani Hafez, a native son of Cairo, Egypt. Hani grew up watching his family handcrafting fragrances and mixing oils, and learned this craft from his grandfather and his uncles, as his family owned a series of fragrance stores in Cairo. So after graduating school, he decided to open his first store in Cairo in 2002. In 2010, Hani decided to move to Europe, and a year later, he moved to the United States and opened his first storefront in 2012, based in Los Angeles, which was called ZMZM Fragrances. Hani's dedication and his passion to create and offer fragrances led him to open his current online store, which is Alexandria Fragrances. The name pays tribute to the mystical city of Alexandria, Egypt, where fragrances were born some 2,000 years ago. Alexandria Fragrances offers bold original creations and niche quality inspired fragrances. We believe everyone should wear a fragrance they truly love. That's the background information on Alexandria Fragrances. You just heard it here on the King Sis channel. So sounds like this guy Hani Hafez, man, is definitely you know, continuing the family business, man, and you know, from what I'm hearing, he knows what he's doing. So let's find out, guys. We have a package here from the house of Alexandria Fragrances, brand new, unopened, as you can see. Just came in the mail today, and you guys are going to find out with me, are they worth the hype? So let's get right to it. All right, so it's packaged pretty well. Packaged pretty well. All right. So inside, guys, and I can smell something outside the box, but right here we have the travel set. I believe I paid $50 for this. So you get 4 travel size atomizers, which are 10 milliliters a piece. And on the back here it says long hours of dedication to make a long lasting fragrance. Hafez 1984. Actually, that's one of the ones that I ordered too. But anyway, here's the presentation for the travel set. And the reason I did this, guys, because I heard, first of all, after doing my research, I kind of picked the top few, or the top several fragrances that I seen in reviews that were, you know, pretty hyped up. So instead of just blind buying all of them, I went ahead and just, you know, I went ahead and did a test drive, if you will. So here's the presentation. I like how they got this well packaged. You know, it definitely looks like quality, guys. But let's see if it's gonna smell like quality. And real quick, for the disclaimer, I can't speak for the performance of these. Obviously, this is my first time, first impression, and that's what it is, guys. So basically, what we're gonna do here is smell them, see if they're a hit or miss, see if they're hot or not, flip or flop, or we're gonna rate them as well. So you know how we doing on the King Sense channel. We're gonna rate them as well. So for the first one, I don't know what it is, but let's see what we got here. We have Game Time. So guys, Game Time is a hybrid of Creed Adventus and Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait. So I have smelled Dua's version. Let's see what Alexandria has. Okay. You know, give it a couple seconds. Man. Okay. Okay. So, you know, right now, guys, I'm impressed. You see a little smile on my face. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with this. So what we'll do, I want to go through all of them before I rate them. So let them dry down a little bit, and then we'll come back and rate them. So the next one we have is, if I can get it out. Okay. Let's see here. So for some reason, this guy's is giving me a little trouble. So we're just gonna bypass that and spread. Hopefully, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll set this to the side and go through the other ones, and maybe I can guess what that is before I smell it. Okay, so this one came out. We have Dark Knight. So we have Dark Knight. And this one is supposed to be an interpretation or inspired by Killian's Dark Knight, I believe. Let me see. I just want to make sure I'm telling you guys fact, not fiction. Dark Knight is inspired by Killian Black Phantom. Killian Black Phantom. So let's see what they have. Okay. Let it dry down a little bit. Okay. Okay, guys. We have, so I've never smelled Killian Black Phantom, by the way. So I know that there's a dark chocolate note in this, man, and it's very present. I picked that up. It's got a I believe it has a coffee note in it. Let's see what else we have. Sandalwood, vetiver, sugar cane. I mean, it sounds like it's loaded. So let's put that one down. On to the next. So guys, we have Tuscan King. And this one here is a cross between, a hybrid between Creed Adventus and Tom Ford's Tuscan Leather. So let's see how good they did. Let's say that. Let's see how good they did. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. Off the initial spray, I'm getting Tom Ford, and man, they did a heck of a job on it, man. They did hey, man. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry down a little bit. Hopefully that pineapple will start to, because that Tuscan is a bold. That's a bold one. That's a very bold fragrance. So that raspberry and man, listen, it's popping through there. So All right. So for this last one should be Hafez 1984, which is his signature scent, I believe. So, okay. Not good. Let's try it again. Okay. There it is. We got action. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about them. Let's talk about these. Okay. So I really like that Tuscan King. I'm gonna be honest with you. So again, guys, we can't talk about performance, so we're not gonna do that. What we're gonna talk about is the initial impression, and are they worth the price point? I believe for 30 ml, they'll run you $42, some change, I believe, and they do offer discounts from time to time, such as Dual Parfums Vintage. So you guys want to be sure to check into that, or look on the, they have a Facebook group as well. So anyway, the initial impression of these, let's talk about it. So Tuscan King, man, I'm gonna give this a I'm gonna give this an 8.5 right now. I really like this. I really like this one. So that's definitely full bottle worthy, if you will. Definitely full bottle worthy. That's an 8.5 out of 10. Man, this is game time. Man, listen here. Full bottle worthy. I'm gonna give this one another 8.5 out of 10. I'm impressed, man. I really am. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. And guys, I'm gonna clear something up here in a second. Give me 1 second. Now this one is what? This is the Hafez. This has to be the Hafez. So let's do this one first, and then we'll do that. Which one is this one? Oh, maybe that's the Hafez. Okay. So this is the Dark Knight. So guys, Dark Knight initially doesn't seem to be that strong right now. I don't know how fresh these batches are, but I have read in reviews that you do need to allow time for maceration process. So that could be the issue here. I still enjoyed the Dark Knight. I was told it's one of their heavy hitters, and based on these two right here that are both 8.5s, I believe that what I read is true. I'm sure it's a heavy hitter. So I like it. It's supposed to be a gourmand-like fragrance, and that chocolate is man, very prominent in this fragrance, man. I like it. I'm gonna give this an 8. So we have two 8.5s, and then we have an 8. Okay, so this is Hafez 1984. That's what this is. Okay. So it has that leather is, yeah. You guys did a good job on this leather. I didn't know this was a leather based scent, the Hafez 1984. Again, guys, I just looked at reviews, man, and saw how, the highly recommended ones were. saw which ones they were. Exotic spices, vanilla, rum. So I'm gonna say this. This smells like pure quality. This smells like something a boss would wear, something a king would definitely wear. Guys, I'm gonna say all four of these are king scent worthy. I'm gonna give Hafez 1984 an 8. I'm gonna give this one an 8. I'm gonna give Game Time and Tuscan King an 8.5, and then I'm gonna give what was this one? Dark Knight. I'm gonna give Dark Knight and Hafez 1984 both 8s. So both, to me, off the initial impression, excellent scores. I feel like once I do a daily testing for each one, it could either go up or it could go down based on performance. So are these all full bottle worthy? Well, you know, guys, on the King Sense channel, man, we're always gonna be transparent and 100%. Game Time and Tuscan King will definitely be getting purchased. Between Hafez 1984 and Dark Knight, right now, I see myself getting Dark Knight before I get Hafez 1984. I know they have a Hafez, I believe a Hafez Gold and an Intense version. So I'm gonna have to see what the difference is between all of those. But between Hafez and Dark Knight, I would probably get Dark Knight first, and then based on the you know, the performance and the daily testing of the Hafez 19, that may be full bottle worthy as well. But right now we get Dark Knight first. So I'm not saying I wouldn't get the Hafez, I would just get Dark Knight first. But right now, guys, all of them are full bottle worthy, man. I'm to be honest with you, I'm just going to say it, man. Off the initial impression, I like them over Dua. Off the initial impression, and I hope you do too. I mean, it's an opinion only, guys. So, you know, if somebody want to come on the channel, you know, talking that noise, do it this, do it that, guys, it's an opinion. This is my opinion. This is the King Scent channel and Mr. King Scent himself. I choose Alexandria fragrances based on the initial impression. Now, as far as performance, that could go to Dua. I don't know yet. Once we do the daily testings, we'll know for sure. But right now, for initial impression, first sprays, first sniff, guys, I'm gonna give it to Alexandria fragrance. It smells a more pure quality, and I mean, it is what it is. Guys, go to alexandriafragrances.com. That's where you can find all of these. You can now, the sample set was, I didn't even know they had samples. So, you know, if anybody that represents the company is watching this video, you may need to, in the drop down box, put sample on there where people can click on it, because I actually figured out that you had to type in sample in order for the samples and the travel size kit that I got to come up. So a lot of people don't know you have samples, you know, Alexandria, so you may want to check into that on the site to make it a little bit more easy for people to navigate. So, guys, here you go. Here you have it. Alexandria fragrances, man, they get a big thumbs up from me. I will be doing full bottle purchases. And there it is, guys. Everybody be blessed. Mr. King Scent, he's out.